the first time I had a coffee in Rome, espresso, of course, I went to the espresso bar, I paid at the register, I put the receipt on the counter. In about 60 seconds, I had my espresso, and then I drank it as everyone else does in Rome in about 30 seconds, and you leave. It's quick. Here in America, we nurse our coffee for hours, especially if you're a commuter. My gripe is I feel like I'm drinking from a sippy cup. I feel like a complete idiot.
Doesn't being a well-caffeinated idiot count for anything, Chris? If you have a long commute and you want to nurse that coffee over the course of an hour or so. We have actually tested commuter coffee mugs before. In the first round, we learned that ceramic doesn't retain heat very well, nor do plastic mugs retain heat. So this time, we focused on all stainless steel commuter mugs. They're double-walled, they're insulated. We have 7 models here. The price range is $15 at a low to about $40 for the high. Heat retention is really important with these things. The whole point is to have a hot beverage over a long period of time. And to test that, we wired them up with thermocouples, filled up the coffee mugs with freshly brewed 155-degree coffee, and charted the temperature loss over a 4-hour period. 140 degrees is sort of our cutoff point. That's where hot coffee becomes lukewarm. And the good news is that all of these mugs, except for one, this white one here, were able to keep the coffee at hotter than 140 degrees for an hour or more. Obviously, you don't want these things to leak or drip, and we tested that also. We covered the area with a tarp, we covered ourselves with a slicker, we filled up the coffee mugs and shook them like crazy. You want to have a top that you can use almost with one hand that's really easy. That white one in front of you, why don't you pick that up and just try opening that? It just flips open like that. Really easy to do. The person who was testing this for us while they were driving found that if you flipped open the top like this to drink from it, if you were driving and you held it up like that, it obscures your view. Not a very good thing. Fine if you're on a train, but don't drive and use this one. Chris, you have the winner right in front of you. That white one is the Timolino Icon 16-ounce signature vacuum travel mug, $28. Fit in all the cup holders, easy to handle, the lid is intuitive to use, it didn't leak, and it kept our coffee hot at more than 140 degrees for over an hour.
So I guess we have two choices. One could drink one's coffee before one got in the car, but most of us like to have a little hot coffee with us as we commute. And the Timolino at $28, it gets the job done.